It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Mounties leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it's all up next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll look to throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dragons. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. They get 14 on that hookup. That's enough for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Dragons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air once more. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit up.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Mounties offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. To the air now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And that will be a 1st down. Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Two minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Now, faking the give to the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Mounties offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock stops, 50 seconds. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
The Mounties offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in the capital of Utah, Salt Lake City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 15-7 was the final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were losers back on Thursday night. The Aviators needed desperately to avoid going to 1-4, and they're able to do that with the victory there. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Mounties offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. One of the tight ends motions right. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They send the tight end in motion. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. Uh-oh. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They bring a tight end in motion left. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot.
And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Mounties. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll go with a counter on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Dragons are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll throw out of the gun. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They send the tight end in motion. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Mounties add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now, a big third down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.